Hello, ma'am. Very
Hello,
good.
Priyanka. How are you?
I'm
Good
really
afternoon.
happy and very excited for this conversation, first of all. And thank you for joining here.
Same here. Same here.
Okay, ma'am. So please tell me, how have you been up to?
As usual, Priyanka. Fantastic. No
Fantastic.
complaints.
No complaints. All right. That's great to hear. And what about your work as you're a trainer, English trainer? So how is that
Yeah,
going
all
on?
that is going, Priyanka. Everything as per schedule.
As per schedule. All right.
Yes.
So, of
Yes.
course, I mean, last time I had a conversation with you, it was really fabulous. So I thought it's high time to invite you again on my channel and to have a really fruitful session again. And you will
Honored,
respond very
Priyanka.
quickly.
Honored.
So thank you very much. Okay. So I think let's jump to the topic as we have decided for our session. I mean, this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, do you enjoy, these type of hypothetical questions that we have in our list?
Yeah. I love anything, any form of conversation. I love.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem.
All right.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a two-way conversation. So definitely we will make it fruitful
Yeah.
indeed. Okay. So let me start with some of the questions, right? Okay. So the very first question, which we have in our list, that is, if you wake up one day, let's suppose you woke up and you are the last person on this earth. So how would you respond?
That means the others have all died, is it?
Yeah, nobody's there. I mean, maybe died or actually nobody's there. You are the only person who is left on planet.
Oh, okay. That way, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how to respond. I don't know. Maybe I think that I'm the last one to go. So maybe I would have done a little bit of punya that the others have gone earlier than me. I don't know. I don't know. Or a little bit of pop so that, like I'm left with nobody. It can be either way.
Yeah. So what will be your next step? I mean, next move for in that situation?
Explore and find out if there is anybody around. Look for somebody.
Okay. Yeah, because this is very interesting question, and I mean, I have asked with many people. So everyone,
Oh,
come up with different, like twist or I mean, different kind of
um,
mindset. Some
yeah,
people say,
yeah,
"I will
yeah, yeah.
go and do all adventurous things." So many answers.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I mean, this is your response that you will look for people, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And anything else that you would like to try something adventures?
No, I'm not that kind of a person, Priyanka. I'm a people's person. So I would want somebody, I'll just search for people or what happened, that way.
Okay, okay. And the next question which we have in our list, that is, imagine a scenario where money didn't exist. Okay, how would the
Okay.
society function differently? I think it's about back in in that time.
Uh, Yeah, yeah. I think half our problems will not be there at all. Today, everything's because of money, isn't it? So maybe we won't have fights. Maybe there'll be more love and compassion and, humanity. And people will be, we all will be living a better life without much of tension and pressure.
Okay, without money, don't you think that there will
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
barrier of because in exchanging things, measurement
But
issue?
earlier we didn't have this kind. No, if I want salt and I have sugar, I'll give sugar and I'll get salt. So all these things were on par with each other. There was nothing like equivalent in value. It came
Yeah.
later on, is it? Yeah.
Okay. So of course, but earlier there was a barter system as far as my knowledge is concerned. I read a stories.
What I'm saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Exchanging things,
Yeah,
exchanging
exchanging.
things. That's what is barter system. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But I think once I read a story or something, and that the story was all about measurement issues, in barter system. Let's suppose you want something. Let's suppose you want food, and I have, let's suppose, you can say dog, cow, or anything for that matter. So if I'll exchange it, there will be measurement, huge measurement issue. But anyway,
Fruit,
if
what
I,
issues? Okay, measurement. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I told you, na. If I have sugar and I want salt, and somebody has salt and they want sugar, it's that kind of
yeah,
exchange.
all right.
Mm.
So have you, I mean, you must have heard these type of things, maybe with your parents or maybe your grandparents, this barter system. I'm not sure
I have
actually.
read it in history. We have read it in our school history that earlier there existed this barter system. Yeah, I
Okay.
think life would have been less worryful, Priyanka, isn't it? Now the
Yeah.
whole rat race and the whole running is behind money. Man
Yes.
eat, man race is also behind money. Violence is also behind money. Power, money, isn't it? So all that will
Mm,
not be there. So
yes.
the earth will be a more peaceful place. I guess so.
Yeah, indeed. Because at present, everyone is chasing money and we are running behind money. But if
Yeah,
earlier case, people were really happy, I guess, earlier. You
that's
know,
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah,
no tension,
yeah.
no worry, and
Because
living.
ignorance and always ignorance is bliss.
Hmm. Yeah. And I suppose, like, what I believe that earlier people were really, in that moment, if they are living in that, they're completely devoted for that because they want, I mean, they just want to be happy in that moment. They don't care about like what will happen next. But at present,
Yeah,
we plan our today, next day, next year, 5 year, like that.
yeah. So that mindfulness was there earlier. That was the way of life. Now we are wanting mindfulness. We are paying money and going to all these classes where they teach us mindfulness. Again, with the help of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming back. Yeah. Okay. So let's jump to the next question. That if you could design a new holiday, ma'am, what would it be called, and how would people celebrate it? This is a quite interesting question.
Yeah, yeah. Something of a get together where all of us who we don't meet often, maybe
Mhm.
our friends set or our relatives set, all of us get together and go on a holiday, have a nice time. That will be my ideal holiday.
Okay, everyone like get together.
The place
What will
doesn't
be the
matter. Place
yeah?
doesn't
What
matter.
okay? And what will be the name of that holiday?
Name, it can be anything like, like reviving old memories or whatever.
Okay.
Bhule bisre days, whatever.
Yeah.
That
So
kind of
get
a thing.
together, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So do you have, I mean, spend time, I mean, as your schedule is quite hectic as far as I know, I mean, what, according to my understanding. So what do you think? Like, first of all, you tell me, do you have some free time with your friends and family only?
Yeah, I'm always there. I'm just a phone call away. I always tell people that it is not necessary that we call up each other every day and we wish each other. That
Mhm.
trust and that comfort level should be there. That yeah, Priyanka knows me. I know Priyanka. If anything happens to Priyanka, she knows that I'm just a call away. I'm there.
Okay.
So that
Wow.
should be the feeling. That security feeling.
Yeah,
That's what
feeling.
I believe in. Yeah,
So are you still in touch with your friends? I mean, college friends or, oh my goodness, wow.
yeah.
Fabulous. I can say that my school friends are not that much in my contact because I'm a college
Okay.
student, so only college friends are there, and I know that these friends are also will go away.
Yeah, my networking is very strong, Priyanka. My exploring, my resourcefulness, and my networking is very strong.
Okay.
So that's what is, that's what is keeping me going because I love finding out my old friends and then connecting with them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really hard. Sometimes it gets hard to be in touch because of at present it's like busyness or people are busy in their own life. So how do you
Yeah,
manage
yeah.
that thing?
Yeah, I told you now that every day I don't be in touch with them, but
Mhm.
there is this assurance that whenever I'm able to talk, I have a like a line like once in a month or twice in a month or twice in a week. I call up people in a in one order. So
Wow.
and then they know that I'm there for them. So not necessary that we have to be in touch every day. If there is something. or they I always send a message, just one message, saying that if you need a pair of safe ears, I'm just a call away. That's it.
Okay, how
So they
sweet.
know me. Knowing me, yeah, knowing me, they know because somebody is going through a good time, somebody is going through a bad time. I don't know because each of us have our own healing process,
Yeah.
isn't it? Some people want to heal in private. So I shouldn't go and, like invade their privacy. The same way some people want to celebrate also in privacy, I don't know. So I just let them know that I'm there. That's it. And when they are comfortable, they can always talk to me. I
Yeah.
will never judge them, nor say that why it's been so long. How come suddenly you thought of me? Never. It's never that.
I mean, your thought process is really like I mean amazing because generally it happens like after a while when we talk with our friends, they generally say and automatically it's like very natural. But now you completely change my thought process that it doesn't matter if they're calling you for a while or for a long time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should talk them with approachable manner, I can say.
Yes. Yes.
So let's jump to the next question. Hmm. What if you could access the internet with your mind without any devices? So, how would this
Hmm.
affect human interaction and knowledge? First of all, do you like this concept that you can access the internet with your mind, or do you feel like, oh, it's so annoying thing?
No, not annoying because I love exploring. I need to find out everything, something new. I at once explore from the net and find out. So that will be a great thing. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind because my mind works faster.
Okay.
So,
Don't you think that
um,
uh, don't you
yeah,
think that one issue will arise for me if this is the case because using like access with technology and laptop and all the time I feel so frustrated at the end of the day because of this and access all the time. I need some free time that completely I have to shut down these things.
no, for me, it is like even with the phone there in front of me, I can still have my own time. I
Okay.
have that, control. Yeah. So, like, not every time I pick up the phone, like, there's one notification. I just don't go and pick up the phone and see what it is and then get into it. It's not like that for me.
No, not in
So,
that case, ma'am. Because of work, as you are also a trainer, right? So you have to schedule sessions and then you have to join and you have to
yeah.
conduct sessions. In that duration, screen timing is already too much. I mean, so
No,
how?
during work also, I use the net. If I have to give my students more information, I always use the net and tell them also the benefits of the net that what should be done for the benefit of it, not for getting into it always. So I always use the net, but I don't use it for, phone call or even if somebody calls, I don't pick up the call because it's on mute.
Always on mute, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Because I can see if somebody is calling and then later on I'll call them back or I'll message them because those who call me, they know my schedule and then generally they know that if she doesn't answer back means she's in a class, she'll get back to us. We don't need to worry. So that kind
Okay.
of I have.
Already, your environment you set for yourself and for your close ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you mean that you like the concept of accessing the internet with your mind?
That's what because it only to those people who have greater control over their mind. If you don't have a greater control over your mind, then you're going to land up in trouble.
Of course, it's going to completely shatter your progress and the work you do. Okay. So now let's jump to the last question which we have. If you could have any superpower, but only for 24 hours, what would you choose and how would you use it?
Hmm. I would want to remove, discrimination and hatred. It may sound very philosophical, but that is the truth.
Please come again.
Uh, like I would want to, I would want to take away hatred among
Hatred.
people. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So that like we are on a one-to-one basis. In the sense, I treat you as a human, you treat me as a human. No power, no status, nothing. Just as a pure human. That love, that I believe in it
Yeah.
very strongly, very strongly.
I get the
And
like.
I know from my side I do it, but one person still from my side I do it because even sometimes little drops of ocean kind of a thing. But I would prefer that.
But one way it can't happen,
Whether
right?
I have
Always.
answered your question. Huh?
Yeah, one way it can't happen, right? Like completely. Let's suppose if you are on the other hand trying your level best, you're 100%, but on the other hand, the opponent or the person with whom you're having a connection, they are not responding in the same manner. So automatically you will get frustrated that what is this? Or what, how will you
Uh, no, come again. Tell me what you were saying.
I'm saying, as you said, you want to remove the hatred completely, right? Complete pure
Hmm.
relations and all. So, in that case, you are putting efforts. But what if the other person is just neglecting or just avoiding? So, in that case, how would you respond?
See, my efforts is in my hands, Priyanka. What that person does is not in my hands.
Yeah.
Isn't it is like lighting a lamp. For Diwali, you light a lamp. 100 lamps you're lighting in a row. One or two may take time to light up. But that doesn't mean that we'll sit with that and forget the others. We'll keep on lighting, isn't it? And then we'll come back to this, which has not lighted, and try once again.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know whether I'm
Fabulous.
making sense, but that's what I believe in.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. And your answer
I will
completely,
not change. That's what I'm saying. No, I will not change. My efforts should not change. If likewise, if there are five Sheilas, 10 Sheilas, slowly, isn't it?
yes, indeed. All right. So these are the questions which we have, and you answered really well. I mean, really well. I mean, you nail it. And always, because hypothetical questions are always in a manner that everyone have their own prospect and many, like featured or
Correct.
different things. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and it also differs from age group to age group, Priyanka. One age group may have a different mindset,
yeah,
isn't it? That
that's
is
what I
also
was,
there.
recalling because the answers were like, I will do adventurous things. I will try all food. I mean, if nobody is there, people will go and have food. What is this? But yeah, some people say that I will I don't want to live then because nobody is there as a social bird.
Because I'll give you one simple example. Now you come home, you open the door is not locked. You push the door open, come home, expecting to find somebody in the house. When you don't find anybody, don't you call out Ma, Papa, somebody you'll call out to somebody. You will not think that, oh, chalo, good, everybody is gone. Now I'll go and eat or I'll go and have a nice time. No,
No,
we call out to people, right?
no,
Yeah.
absolutely. As we are a social bird, so we should, I mean, we are like, we are nurtured like this. So how can we completely escape or abstain ourselves from people? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This is my belief. Somebody else may have a different set of thinking. Yeah.
Indeed. You mentioned one point that is networking, and you're really good with networking. As I mean, I'm also a student and I'm about to join corporate world. So I would love to know some of your, thought process and point of views that how can we work on like networking and build a strong connection, not only with friends, but in corporate world as well.
Yeah. Yeah. One is that, being very prompt, responding to messages wherever required. There are many I have seen who they don't acknowledge. Acknowledging is very important. I told you 3:30, Priyanka. Thank you. I will meet at 3:30 instead of 3.
Hmm.
You said 3:30. So then I acknowledged saying that thank you for accommodating.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That is not a great thing. Even if I hadn't acknowledged, maybe you wouldn't have felt it. But these things, these small, small things that matter a lot, especially in corporate world where like then your image, which the other people see it, it's like, oh, this person is not only, knowledgeable and has presence of mind, but also aware, sensitive to the things around you, which is very, very, very important to do.
Hmm. Acknowledging and
So when
like
yes, yes, yes.
what about other things
And
like, as
keeping
you
in
said,
touch.
punctuality?
Keeping in touch always doesn't mean that calling up and talking. No, there are many ways of keeping in touch. I don't get the time to call and talk to everybody, but I see to it that I send a simple message.
Hmm. Wow. I will
Ah,
definitely try this because it's been like sometimes, it's because of work. And not only like work, some friends are all, I mean, automatically not in touch because of timing issue. They have their own life. And maybe we don't feel that they need us or something like that.
It's not like that. Maybe they don't have anybody to bring them in. Suppose sometimes try this now, that collecting or like calling people and forming a group. It's such a nice feeling. Maybe you think right now we are thinking that no, they don't want to, but maybe they are waiting for that gentle nudge from our side. We don't know,
Yeah.
just to bring them in. Then
Mhm.
they'll when they come in and they see the other people, then they will start liking it.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
how
they're waiting
I
for their
and
turn.
yeah, yeah. Many a times people don't say. We have to sometimes understand the unsaid words also.
Okay. Yeah,
Ah,
indeed. I mean, that's fabulous because this is something maybe some people are not good at initiating, but they want this type of
ah,
exposure.
correct, 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 correct.
Okay. So, is there any question at last, ma'am? Because I'm done with my questions, and hypothetical question was the topic, and your thoughts and everything was just superb. And I really, enjoy always talking with you. So now, if you have any questions in your bucket, please.
Yeah. What is your thought for the day? As you said, you have a thought for the day every day. I remember
Uh,
you mentioning.
yes, yes. So the quote for the day is like sometimes I repeat as well. So let me just go it with it because it always seems impossible until it's done.
True, true. Very
Yeah, you
nice.
remember?
Yes.
I mean, it means a lot.
Yeah, because you told me that every day I have a quote and written,
Yeah,
and
I always,
that sets
I
me
just,
going.
I just try to write always like what are the tasks I have to do because so many things are there. My sessions, my MITs, workout. I just try to keep it in, notes.
Correct. That's the sign of an organized person. An
Yeah.
organized person always jots down, and then once that work is done,
Yeah,
just a tick mark.
that feeling is
So
such a fabulous.
it gives you happiness.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
I've done this. I've done this.
Yeah. I mean, I always do
Nice.
this. Without to-do list, I don't feel to, do something because a lot of things are there and not in like not only about sessions or in general, even about anything. I just try to make it
Yeah,
as a list.
because now it should have become your habit, so
Yeah,
it
it's
comes to you automatically. Yeah, yeah,
automatically.
yeah. I was trained in work, and I had a small card. We used to carry small cards,
Hmm.
and job because we need to travel. Take it along in your handbag, and then keep ticking it.
So are you still, of course, you have to write as well, right?
Yeah, I love writing, Priyanka. So I'm a writing person. I write.
So when it comes to to-do list or journaling, because both are different thing, what you actually do.
Like I write to-do list, and I write not journaling kind of something. Some thoughts when they strike,
Hmm.
it may be a fleeting thought. But if something nice, then I write it. I jot it down and keep so that later on I can always expand on it. I'll not forget it.
Yeah,
So
of
it is
course,
that
because
one fleeting thought. Sometimes because you are traveling somewhere, you are sitting somewhere, you watch something, you observe something, so something strikes you, and
indeed.
sometimes it may go off. Yeah. I don't know whether it may go off or not, but for safety sake, I write it because I always carry a diary and a pen in my and a book in my bag. Every
Yeah.
each bag of mine has a book and a diary and a pen. So
Okay.
because I
That's
love observing people, yeah, that's where you get stories from. And then, I like telling stories. Now I'm a storyteller. So, you need masala for storytelling. Now, the masala comes from observing people, observing
yes.
people.
Yes. I
Yeah,
mean, of course,
that's it.
if you write things, you know that okay, this is what happened that day, and that's what is that strike me, and now I'm like sharing this. So of course, and you are also like as you said, story person, and I
So I
really
speak to myself. I
sorry.
speak to myself. I speak to myself.
Okay. I mean, a kind of you give direction to yourself, or generally, I mean, just whatever you have to do.
Dialogue, dialogue. It's like in the morning, usually in the morning, today, what is my, how will it begin and what all, not the mundane tasks, but today, how am I feeling and what, some topic that fascinates me, I will talk about it to
Okay.
myself loudly.
Yeah, indeed. That's what, like I think you give initiate a kickstart to your day that this is going to be a wonderful
Yes,
day
I
like
need
that.
that. I need that. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sometimes I also do that affirmations and it's really, if we want to feel like bad, it's very easy. Anytime there are a lot of things to feel bad about it. But if we want to be happy throughout the day, we have to just set the mindset. It's go vice versa, I guess.
The other day, I was talking to one of the YouTubers, Neha. I was telling her that I don't feel sad, Neha. I have to tell myself, Sheila, today you're going to feel sad for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Feel sad for 5 minutes because I don't have that feeling and I can't be also. So it's something that, it doesn't come easily to me. So
Yeah.
sometimes I think that why am I like this? Am I, like what do you call it? Whether I'm not a normal person, am I abnormal? Why am I not feeling sad? Today I plan to feed Sal for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's like
it is
that.
something that you build, and it's a choice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Happiness is a choice.
Yes, yes, yes. Now it's an automatic choice.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's an automatic choice.
It
So
comes naturally.
autopilot mode. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, I think we are running out of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think it's time to wind up the session, and thank you very much for your valuable time. And I really appreciate your expertise for your, the knowledge you have. And it is always, like wonderful, and I can say enriching talking with you, because your insights are really up to the mark, I can say. And it always, like encourage me to do more and to learn and to grow.
Thank you so much. Same here, Priyanka. I love talking to you. Same here.
Yeah.
Bye. And all the very best, Priyanka. All the very best. Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Means a lot. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Same to you.